direction I am walking right now. Welcome to the K channel. Traveling from Vaasa, which is about 4 hours train ride from Helsinki. This vlog includes about my day 0, how I spent time before my flight to Vienna. Choosing the cheapest train ride, I got up pretty early, so I didn't have time to do any makeup. So just to freshen up, I did makeup in the railway train station's toilet. It costs only €1 for the toilet entry, and there's a mirror in the toilet, which is really convenient for me. So I did my small makeup, mini makeup in the toilet. This blush is my favorite currently. Since it was raining, I didn't want to roam around in the city, so I stayed in Oldie Library and ate my packed lunch. Budget student life, not spending money eating outside, because I will be spending in my trip. Then I read a book and just charged my phone and chilled for a few hours. After that, I took a walk around Helsinki malls and went to Muji, bought a small notebook for any note taking during my trip. Yeah. The good thing about Helsinki and Finland is that I left all my things in the spot and went to take a walk. And when I came back, everything is just still here. There's a free gel nail appointment, so to spend a few hours before my trip, why not? So even though my nails are super short, I just want to do it. And then I went to airport. And again, at the airport, I ate another packed lunch. No, it's like a dinner now. Not really dinner yet, but kind of dinner now. And as usual, in the airport, Ryanair delays. Luckily, guess what? There was no one beside me, so I got all 3 seats to myself, not having to worry about being tied with strangers or asking them to move when I go to toilet or anything. It was really lucky because I never experienced it before this. And no matter how much I've been riding planes, I still get anxiety when there is plane turbulence. After all, I mean, we're all way above the ground, isn't it? I safely landed, yay! And here we are at Vienna. But it was already pretty late, that almost midnight when I arrived here, and I was feeling hungry. I grabbed some quick meal at Burger King, and there was nothing else open. Maybe outside, but I didn't know where it was. So just in the airport, I ate some Burger King, bought the tickets. Just landed in Vienna, and I'm already running around the platforms, like from platform 3 to platform 2. I was at first at platform 2, and then they said on the board it was platform 3. And immediately now, it's platform 2 again, and the train is about to leave in like 3 more minutes, but it's not here yet, so I don't know. I have no idea how the trains work. Hopefully at this time, I was hoping that I was on the right train, because I had to quickly go up the train because of the rush that I just told. But I hoped this was the right train, even though Google Maps is saying it is. But sometimes Google Maps direction cannot be so trusted too, you know. Finally out of the trains and into the city. It's actually so different how the city is alive even at midnight here in Vienna. Maybe because I'm so used to living in Finland, because at least in my city, you won't see any people walking at this time, let alone cars. I have to walk. Apparently I have to walk, but I don't know which direction I am walking right now. Let's see. Okay, so I can take this and then and again, here I am waiting for another tram. Vienna does have actually a really good transportation system with different transportation modes and different trains, like so many trains. I didn't have to walk a long time from this to there, and easily I could just get by with public transportation without needing to take a taxi or anything. And finally, we are here at this hostel, 𝓑𝓵𝓸𝓾𝓷𝓭, that I'll be spending a night. It was the cheapest option on booking.com and it looked really nice. So let's see if it is really nice. Inside, you get the cozy feeling of like being in a really hostel, but it didn't look dirty. It was just cozy and it really had so many facilities as well. The rooms are quite neat also, and I would recommend this if you're traveling alone because no one came to bother you and you had your own room number and no one really bothers you even if you're sleeping or not. As soon as I touched the pillow, I fell asleep. I was so tired, I forgot to wash my face after taking this clip. Day 1 in Vienna really starts here. Despite the fact that I said that I was solo traveling, I will be meeting my friend who will also be in Vienna. This trip was also to catch up with her because we haven't met in so long. So she will arrive in the noon, so I have some time before meeting her, and I didn't want to visit any landmarks yet, so I will roam around the city. The hostel wasn't near so much big places, so I just take a stroll in the neighborhood and pretended to be a local. I love doing this and not just visiting landmarks when you're traveling, you know, because it's just relaxing and it gives you a new feeling with a new environment, you know, and feel like, oh, maybe I should move to this country. Had a quick lunch at a noodles shop. The prices were actually pretty cheap compared to Finland, even though Vienna is definitely not the most cheapest country in Europe, but still it was cheaper than Finland in terms of the food options, at least the one that I ate for lunch just now. After eating lunch, I wanted to go somewhere else than just this neighborhood, so I decided to go to one of the biggest malls in Vienna, which is Vienna, the mall, just to see how it's like and everything. As soon as I got into the mall, I saw this and couldn't say no to it. So in exchange for this pro drink, not a sponsor, but it was really refreshing to drink it and energizing after you're just walking around the whole morning. As for the transportation modes in Vienna, for each train ride, single ticket is 2.4 euro, and the daily pass in Vienna for all transportation modes is 8 euro. But if you're planning to stay longer, there are cheaper options. Like for example, the weekly pass I got which cost 17.10 euro, and you can go with all the trains, buses with this ticket. You can also buy it on phone, so if you don't want to have it paper in your wallet, phone is pretty convenient, I would say. Hi! Say hello to my friend! Yeah. Is it this building? No. Video. Me and my friend just changed and showered and went out to see a bit of landmarks. I'm taking a video. Hi! This is so nice. The park beside this was really nice. It was actually full of locals, I would say, mainly I think the students with friends, and immediately we wanted to just move here because the vibe was so nice. Continue to roam around the city and the famous places. And after that, I went back to the hostel quickly to pick up my headphones because I left my headphones and I just realized it. And luckily, they contacted me that they found it and they kept it for me. Dinner for that night was doner from Berliner Doner, which is really good. I recommend this if you want to eat doners in Vienna. And after that, I went back to my friends and also some of her friends, and we sat at a bar called Santos. So the day end after this, we went back home, rested, slept, and see you in next part of day 2 and the rest. Bye bye!